this on no damn Thursday night up.
Oh,
you ain't used to this, huh?
See these beautiful faces.
You know what I'm saying? These beautiful faces on Thursday night. You ain't used to this. We coming at y'all.
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
August 2nd, the year of our Lord 2023. It's High Off the Glass.
Yes.
And a mashup tonight with
On the Block with Brickz, Montana.
Wait a minute, come on, y'all.
Yeah, kill it.
You know, expect the unexpected around here.
Yeah, no.
Expect the unexpected.
You know some studio collaboration type shit.
We doing some My City, My Music collab today. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and the audience likes it. The audience likes it. So we in the house, we doing it. You know, it's me. I'm OThaGreat. You know what I'm saying? It's Brickz, Montana.
Yes.
We are very happy to be here. This young lady, I had an idea. This young lady and myself, she's up on sports like I am, and that's one thing about me is that I love females that are up on sports. I gotta get that on wax. Make sure y'all hear that when I say it.
I think you just like arguing about it, you know.
That is so
with
not true.
Me, I just definitely do, because you know that I have a valid point, and what I say is so real that I just think it's your thing to argue with me and try to be against me, because every single sports team that I have, for some magical reason, you are down with the opponent, with our ultimate opponent, each fucking sports team.
Okay, you know what? Let's go down the list, y'all. You are listening to the smooth sensual voice from Brickz, Montana. She is host of co-host of Kicking and Company here Saturdays on MyCityMyMusic, and she is the new host of her own show, On the Block. On the Block. Like, I can't even read.
You know why you keep saying that? Because your show is High Off the Glass.
That's why I keep wanting to say, oh, girl, you know me. Thank you.
So,
that's why I keep wanting to put off in that motherfucker.
Yeah, you want to say, but you're off and I'm on. It's a difference.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm off, you on. There it is.
Yeah.
She's on the block. And Brickz and I have gone back. I joined this awesome podcast network last year, and when I joined them April of last year, March of last year, me and her went at it straight off the flip because I'm a lifelong Celtics fan,
and
born
I'm
and raised
lifelong
there. And she's
Laker
a lifelong
fan.
Fakers fan. You know what I'm saying? She
Laker.
Can't help it.
Nowhere, don't matter where you born and raised. You in St. Louis now. Around these parts, the Lakers rule. Laker Nation is the truth.
They are not the number one team here. Stop it. Especially with the hometown kid in the house.
Did your team get a ring?
Did
your team get a ring? Does Jason have any rings?
Oh, no,
he will. He will in the future. Yeah. But right about now, you have to be quiet.
Okay, no, I don't have to be quiet.
Because we've had a ring before y'all.
Stop it.
And this Magic team that y'all keep talking about, Jason, I'm sorry. I love you. You from St. Louis, rep. But your team suck ass.
What up, yo? We see you on there. What up, yo? How you living?
So it's just the truth of the matter.
Okay.
But that's the first thing we keep arguing about.
Okay, give me, because you said every team. Give me what's the other teams? Because to be honest with y'all, we came here to talk. The sweet science of boxing.
Oh, let's do that.
That's why we're here today. But no. Let's give them.
What other team was we talking about? And
I like the Yankees.
That's what I'm talking about.
You like the Red Sox?
No, fuck the.
Oh, exactly.
The biggest competition to the Yankees and their championships is the Cardinals.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's not true.
We're the only team that even is close to having as many rings as them.
You're right, but we're not talking about championship chasing. We're talking about who is the arch rival of that team, and the arch rival. Thank you. And the arch rival of the Yankees is Boston. So it ain't got nothing to do with
it. It is.
Stop trying to make a beef where there ain't one.
For a Cardinals fan, anybody else is the beef. Anybody else who we play, we have negative nicknames for.
That's sad.
That we don't like. We don't like no other team but the Cardinals.
Okay, so what other teams do we are we at odds with? I think that's it. It's just Boston, LA.
No, that's it. Because I don't really watch any other sports. I don't care about any other sports other than boxing. And if you talk about my favorites, I mean, we were at odds on Muhammad Ali versus being the greatest. You know.
Oh well, you know what? I love that segue, girl. That's why you're a professional. Go shit. Let me get his sister the shit. She get it. Look at what she do. She brought it right
I ain't no
around like she's
amateur.
supposed to.
I ain't no amateur around this bitch.
She brought it right around like she's supposed to. I love it. That was right on time. She sure ain't. On the ride down here, I found out that Brickz is a what is it? Is a current, has several degrees. What up, Jeff? I see you in the house. What up, Yo-Yo? And I did not know that this sister had that, but it makes perfect sense because she wields a mic like she's definitely done this before. And guess what? She's been training it. She has a degree in media. So I mean, shit. So the sister's great. But my thing is this: we went back and forth, and I wore this shirt. I hope y'all see this on IG. Y'all see it.
That's why he's the greatest
you see
for
it
his
on IG.
life other than boxing.
IG see it. I wore this shirt. You see it on YouTube. YouTube, do you see it?
Let me show y'all his punk ass shirt.
Show
y'all
the
want
shirt.
to see his punk
Don't say punk ass shirt.
Yeah, I want to see.
You can't
well,
say that.
I can't say that because I love Malcolm X, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
That he is a very important person in my growth of my blackness. Muhammad Ali too, but Muhammad Ali is great because of the things he did off of boxing more than the things he did in boxing.
That's true to a certain extent. And for those of you that want to chime in, because we talking boxing tonight, we're gonna jump into the fight of the year last week with Crawford and Spence. But if you want to jump in, 515-599-1687. You know how we do it. 515-599-1687. 515-599-1687. The reason you're right, but when you say it like that, I feel like
I'm taking something away from boxing.
No. You know what? You're right to a certain extent because he was already the man called himself the greatest. Yeah, you said you said on Kicking It Company last week. What'd you say? He called himself that.
He did.
He did. But guess who else started calling them?
Everybody.
Howard Cosell and every damn body. You know why? But Brickz,
if you look it up, Howard Cosell. Howard
hated on him at first. Yeah. Howard hated on him at first. But if it wasn't for Muhammad Ali, we wouldn't even know no damn Howard Cosell. He
called him that. Howard Cosell called him the greatest.
But that's what
after.
Let me finish.
When?
That's one thing you love to do. You never like to let nobody finish on this bitch. This ain't Kicking It Company. All right. But what is?
I'm gonna sit back and just be quiet.
What's the name? But look. He was great. He was the greatest while he boxed. Of course, what he did, my man gave up the heavyweight, got the heavyweight championship title stripped from him in the middle of his prime for 2 fucking years, and it made him fight a war that he had nothing to do with, and he sat out and got locked up behind it and all the shit, and all the protests, and being with the nation, and being Muslim, and raising up black folks, and raising up
and turning his back on Malcolm X. You forgot about that.
He did so much stuff all outside the ring, but in the ring Muhammad was a beast. And you say it like that, it's like you kind of minimize his boxing career, and I'm not here for that. And we can't do that.
I don't think I'm minimizing his boxing career. I'm just saying with his record compared to others who have better records, you cannot consider that man the greatest in boxing, because near the end, when they were telling him to stop fighting, he was getting his ass whooped. Rope-a-dope wasn't working no more,
and that's when he caught a lot of them L's.
And that's why he ended up in the sickness that he has.
Brickz, he's true. Did he fight too long? Bye, K. Hey, get well, Christian with a K. We love you. This is another one of our sisters. You know, this is a My City, My Music night tonight, for real. Hope somebody else from the network pop up. This sister just had shoulder surgery last week.
Hopefully I see you on my birthday show. All right.
Hope you feel better. For real.
I definitely will.
Feel better. Are you doing your show this Sunday? Probably. Tune in for Christian with a K. That's me on Sunday at 4, right off hour. See you later, babe. After, what is it, The Ghetto, right after The Ghetto. That's an awesome show hosted by Sid. Right after that at 4 o'clock, Christian with a K. Make sure y'all tune in for her show. But what I'm saying is, it's just like, it just seems like you totally minimize it, because what he did out the ring was monumental, historic, and iconic.
Of course,
nobody had never done no shit like that. But he still kicked everybody's ass he fought. Like, if there was somebody he lost to, if he lost to Joe Frazier, he fighting you again. Never lost to Foreman. You know what I'm saying? Like, just kicked everybody ass.
Yes.
Ken Norton, like, whoever was nice, he gave him that work. Like,
he definitely did. But let's talk about the ones who gave him work. He lost 5 fights.
So he's 56-5, 37 knockouts.
But that's still not.
56-5.
That's his record compared to people who have better records makes him not the greatest.
But then you know what you do with that? You do the same thing we do in team sports. Who did he fight? Who did such and such fight that has a better record than him? Just because you have a better record than Muhammad Ali does not make you a better fighter than Muhammad Ali.
No, but you can't judge the people fighting by who the name is and all of that, because anytime two men get in that fucking ring, anybody can win. So y'all can try to judge and say that this man, he wasn't up to his caliber, he should have been fighting this man and all that bullshit. But fuck that. If you're a professional, you get in that ring and I beat your ass, that's one on my list. And don't try to come and say, he should have fought this dude, he wasn't worth his caliber. He a man that boxes and they in the ring in the same weight class. Anything else don't matter. Because I've seen motherfuckers that they didn't think was gonna beat this person and they ended their career.
Okay, you know what, Brickz? All that sounds sweet and all that sound fine and dandy, but you know how sports works. It's like with KD. It's like with KD going to fucking Golden State. Guess who don't respect them championships from Golden State that he got from Golden State? Every fucking body. And guess who else don't respect him? K-fucking-D. He don't respect his own championships. Listen, let me finish before you cut me off what you love to do. He don't even respect his own championships because he knows he had the easier fucking route.
All the niggas with Big Three have an easy route.
Listen, I'm sorry. I can't count. Is Money Mayweather the best fighter we've ever seen? Some people would say yes. And it would be hard for me to
my age range, yes.
It would be hard for me to dispute that, but I could dispute that. The reason why is because guess what? He fought cupcakes, and you know that.
Who was a cupcake that he fought? Name a cupcake.
He fought motherfuckers that was not on his level because many motherfuckers he was supposed to fight would not fight. I.e. Manny. He fought Manny entirely too late. When he fought Manny in his prime,
that was because they didn't get the money motherfucking right.
No, it wasn't the money.
Yes, it was. One person didn't want enough money. Everybody was trying to get that fight. I saw years of that nigga trying to fight Manny Pacquiao.
It was about taking drug tests.
That too.
It was motherfuckers
that too.
To take a drug test before the fight and all this.
Why not?
Was coming with all these fucking weird
He did that before even Pacquiao. He was having niggas do those drug tests and shit. He had motherfucking Sugar Shane do the drug test. And that was before then. That was, you know what I'm saying, before he tried to fight Pacquiao.
He did, and that's the thing that he did.
So if Pacquiao illegal ass didn't want to do it, it ain't on Mayweather.
It wasn't the fact that he didn't want to do it, but you remember, because you know you fuck with boxing like I do.
Of course.
Remember, Money kept changing the parameters of the fucking tests when they was negotiating the fucking fight.
Well, it was always stories and shit of this nigga and his motherfucking shit. It's always stories of these people. Sugar Shane, all of these motherfuckers. Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga who don't do nothing but train and box. This nigga don't smoke, he don't drink, he don't take no drugs, he don't do none of that bullshit. Wanting to make sure that the person he is fighting is on the same level as him. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm not. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
So if Pacquiao and them won't do it, it ain't on him?
I think it's the way, and you know what I'm talking about, because you remember this from the time. The way fucking Money would do it and kept changing the parameters of it. And I want you to take. As soon as Pacquiao and his team would agree, because they never. You notice how it was never over money.
No,
it was never.
It
over
was
fucking
at
money.
first. Even his trainer.
It didn't take long.
Even
so
Pacquiao's trainer. Pacquiao's trainer. I heard him say it out his mouth. Said that when Mayweather and them first came to him, they was trying to treat Manny like Manny was some cheap shit. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to come with him with small amounts. And so they was like, no, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what this man said. So it was about money for a while.
Iron that out, but the main stickler to the fucking deal was the fucking drug test, and the shit that was always funny to me, and the shit that I would always kill motherfuckers with at the barbershop, who was always on money dick, was why when Manny and when Pacquiao team would agree to a test, then Money would flip it. He would change it and be like, no, I want it like this.
I mean,
you
it's
just
not
agreed
always,
to it like we just agreed to it like,
what we
and you know
heard.
that happened. That happened a lot.
It really did.
That's not what.
That is not what they were saying. I watched this shit. I watched the interviews. I watched all of that. That is not what Manny's camp was saying, nor Money saying was the complication.
That's what I heard, sweetie. That's what I heard. But
I'm telling you.
Let's
talk about.
We're gonna keep it. We're gonna bring it up.
See, we got together and we went to watch the fight together, right?
Right.
So
shout out to my boy Duran. Shout out to Neat.
Yes, Neat. Shout out to Neat.
Old Laugh Lounge.
Them
right
drinks
off,
was fire,
West
perfect.
Florida done. Yes, the drinks was on point.
We had an awesome time.
Yep. It was dope.
And it was a perfect fight.
Drinking.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like we walked in literally when the fight was finna start.
Oh my goodness, we didn't have to see no undercard or nothing, which we wanted to see.
But
you know what I'm saying? The timing couldn't have been.
The lights went out. You
Oh.
know what I'm saying? It was all kind of shit that made sure that we was together to watch this motherfucking fight.
Did the lights actually go out there?
Not there, but over at other places. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just think if it had went out there.
Yeah, we would have been fucked.
But we was able to get there.
Yep.
So
I had a backup, but yeah, that was the spot. Whenever, and this is for y'all that that listen to this show. Just had my NBA Finals event up there. What is it, June 1st? Y'all remember the joint? Always, if there's ever a good fight going on, Durant is gonna have that motherfucker at his establishment. If it's at Neat or whatever his next spot is, he gonna have that motherfucker. So
it was a nice time. It was a nice time. It's a nice space.
Hell yeah. Great servers.
So. Early, let's talk about our predictions. You know what I'm saying? I had asked during Kick It and Company who we had. From the start, I had Crawford.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I really watched this shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I've been watching them argue back and forth. And, you know what I'm saying? For years, they've been trying to get this fight together. So, at that time, we talked about it. And you kind of was on the fence because you were kind of on the fence on who was gonna win because they are both great ass fighters.
And I was 100% on the fence, y'all. And here's the thing. I literally, and the reason why we talking about power going out is if y'all remember last Saturday we had some serious storms in St. Louis. See, we've been dealing with some serious rainstorms all summer.
For about 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been July was a mug. So thank you, Lord, for not
killing.
Like that it's over. And last night was some hellified thunder too.
And it's been looking like it's gonna rain all day.
It has, and ain't talking about no rain. But anyway, I want to say I literally called Kicking and Company earlier that Saturday, that day, because I heard them talking boxing and everybody's hype. See, this is the thing. This is why, to me, MMA will never have this lane. They think they have it, but they'll never have this lane.
Fuck no.
They'll never
have.
They
look gay when they get on the floor.
They'll God, where is it at? Where is it? Man, that's the truth. It looks so.
Yeah, I don't like this shit.
To me, like, MMA will never have the lane of everything stops when an MMA fight happens. Everything stops. It will never have that. The world still, because it's one of the oldest sports on the planet. The world still stops when it's
boxing.
big time for boxing. It just does.
It's the way we live. Boxing has always been a gentleman's sport. That's what they used to call it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. The
sweet science.
You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it is. That's I've watched boxing long. My mother was a major boxing fight. So any fight since 77.
Beck's a fighter fan. What?
Fan. She was a huge fight fan, boxing fan. Like, huge, because St. Louis has a tradition in boxing.
This used to be a boxing fucking
She knew the Spinks and you know what I'm saying? So that is something we used to watch every fight. You know who stopped my mother from buying fights?
Who?
Fucking Mike Tyson.
What you mean? Oh, because he would knock motherfuckers out too quick.
When he beat Leon Spinks, my mama had bought all the shit. Bought the pay-per-view, had food and trinkets and all of that.
She thought Michael Spinks was gonna win.
We from St. Louis.
Oh wow!
It ain't a nigga in St. Louis who don't think St. Louis gonna do it.
Sorry for you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she thought St. Louis. She thought Spinks was gonna end that streak of Mike Tyson knocking niggas silly.
Wow!
And he knocked Spinks out in the first round, 2 minutes.
So fast.
From that time,
so fast.
She never bought another boxing match. We'd watch over other motherfuckers' house.
Yo, real talk. Like Mike had a run. he had a run.
He was the greatest.
Like Mike, I swear to God,
I would call Mike Tyson the GOAT before Muhammad Ali.
And I would co-sign this shit because I grew up with the motherfucker. I've been playing this game since 1980.
Yeah, oh my God, I love that game. When I beat that motherfucking game, you couldn't tell me I couldn't even beat the shit. I beat it.
I think I beat it with Game
because you got bigger and bigger.
I beat it with Game.
No, I beat it with a motherfucking Nintendo.
Wow.
Back in the day. Wow.
See, you old as fuck. You ain't have Game Genie.
I'm old. I'm old as fuck. What the fuck? Well, I'll smack the shit.
You ain't have Game Genie.
Almost. It was.
Hey, by the time
what the
Game
fuck
Genie
is Game Genie?
Exactly.
No, I had an Atari. I had a Nintendo. I had a motherfucking Sega. Then I had a PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sega.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, hold up. I gotta get this again. Hey, I hate this mouse, by the way, Just. This mouse you got on this fucking computer.
I love that mouse because he got that for me because I'm right-handed. I'm right-handed as a motherfucker. So my dog got that for me because it was hard making them motherfuckers.
I want to throw this fucking thing. But look, use a mouse pad?
Yes, you have to slide it.
Okay.
Yeah, move the mouse pad over there.
Oh,
pick it up and move it over there.
There we go.
Amen. Amen, Jesus.
Look at the brains on Brad.
Yeah.
Look at the brains on Brad. And I still can barely see the mouse. But to me though, Mike, the way he ran the 80s and 90s in boxing, like you know, the in the ring, outside the ring, the crazy shit, how he just captivated the fucking
still captivating
world. Like, still, you're like I'm smoking the man papers like the blunts I just smoked was his shit.
Do you know how many shows he done had on TV that have no relation to boxing? He done had a cartoon on Adult Swim. He had a show about his motherfucking he'd still do pigeon medicine.
He had a show about pigeons?
Yes, on the Animal Channel.
Word?
For like 3 or 4 years.
Wow.
He has alcohol. He has blunt rolls.
Yeah.
He does so much. He has a company for boxing. He has a promotion company.
Wow.
Mike Tyson is still so motherfucking relevant.
Wow.
30, 40 years later.
Right.
I love that nigga.
Yeah.
He helps me continue my love for boxing because it was him. Yeah. Then I watched Mayweather. Yeah. His first when he was in the Olympics, right? Yeah. And then his first professional fight, I was watching on HBO. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And all the rest I watched. That's why I know that boy is a great motherfucking fighter. I don't give a fuck who he fought. Yeah. He dominated and beat their ass.
Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, you know what? All right, I'll go back to I don't want to take away because money is your dude. If money is your dude, you just if it's Iron Mike and money, I ain't mad at you.
That's what it is.
Because you like greatness is cool.
That's what it
is.
is.
But to me, money, and I'm gonna go back to my thing with Iron.
Who did he pick?
No.
That was less of him.
Oh, there was a bunch of I can't
just name them.
I can't name them. They wwere bums.
You want me to name them?
I can't. Yeah, name them.
Because I'll name his fighters.
They were fucking bums.
I'll name his last like 7 fighters, and you tell me who was a bum. Because it was not one motherfucking bum in his last fighters. Even his very last fight. Andre Bronner. It wasn't Bronner. It wasn't Bronner. It was
Andre Ward.
No, it wasn't Andre Ward. It was Ward. Andre Ward, light skin. His last fight was a dark skinned short dude with a bald head.
Oh, that dude was. I think that cat was trash.
He's not trash.
What I'm saying is, there has been, and you can say you can go through the last 7. I'll say out of that 7, at least about 4 or 5 of them gonna be bumps.
But this dude fought the greats in his weight. Tell me that he didn't.
And when he got in the ring and fought
Cotto almost beat the shit out of him.
Who?
Cotto.
Miguel Cotto?
He almost beat the shit out of him.
She would have. I wish he would.
He tried.
Yeah, he did. Sugar Shane shit. I was watching the clip.
That second round.
I was watching. Yeah, that.
Ooh, that was
beat
close.
The fuck out him in that second round.
But that was that second round. But after that second round, he went in that thing. His uncle talked to him. That motherfucker came out and took that motherfucker out.
He did, but all he did was dance.
He did not. He hit him that whole fight. After that round, every motherfucking punch he almost landed, hitting him straight in his face. This nigga, you know, his face was already puffy from all that fight. He looked like he belonged on top of a clown.
Sugar Shane face always got puffy, but
it's too puffy at a time
because he already had the big ass cheese. But anyway,
And his son got the same cheeks. You see his son when his son boxed.
I ain't seen this yet.
His son is he's biracial, but he's light skinned, but he got his daddy whole face.
Yeah.
When he boxed,
them
cheeks.
I want to say that second round that I've seen him fight Money, that might have been the best round I've ever seen Sugar Shane fight. I don't know.
No,
but
Sugar Shane was a beast back in the day.
He was. But as a whole though, that's why Money doesn't get the love he should get because because of how he is with the media. But I'm not mad at that. Saying how his relationship with 50, how that went. That's kind of disgusting. But saying that's y'all thing. But that's another reason why he don't get that love. But he also doesn't get the love because when he was in the ring, he wasn't what we were used to seeing.
He was arrogant as fuck.
We were used to seeing people go in there and actually fight, beat somebody the fuck down, or knock a motherfucker out. And guess what? Money never did that.
Because
all Money did,
Money wanted
all
to
Money
end
did, all Money
with
did
all his
was
faculties.
Dance. All Money did was dance. And if that was his thing,
ain't that the sweet science?
If that was his thing to lead a game and never have nothing wrong, okay, cool. If that's your mindset,
he's been saying it,
but
the whole time.
You are the most boring. You know how? And look, the Patriots used to be my team.
To me, that was great though.
The Pats used to be my team. But that motherfucker, and I'll go back to him, was Belichick league.
See, didn't I just say that every team I motherfucking hate?
So you should have said.
You know I'm a Rams fan.
I'll go back to that. I didn't.
I almost cut your throat. Oh my God! I don't give a fuck if they go. I'm a Rams fan.
Money fights like the way the Pats fought. Like the Pats played in that last championship game against y'all.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, that's the name. It ain't boring. How is defense boring? Why does it? The science no.
You're moving away from your guy.
Hold on. Don't you like dancing? Don't you like dancing? Muhammad Ali invented dancing. Float like a butterfly. Move. But he also floated like a butterfly. He invented the rope-a-dope.
He stung like a bee though.
And this dude stung like a bee. Did you ever not see Mayweather not hit them? And when he hit, his accuracy is so good. It's right in their face. Over and over.
True. Why you give me that? There wasn't shit left in that motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? So he defense is as important as offense.
You're right. You sure right. All I'm saying is, I don't think he could have fought more. Like, we always wanted him, even you diehard Money fans, low key, y'all want to see him go in there and beat a motherfucker ass.
I loved his defense.
And he never did that.
Ever since the first, you know why?
He did enough just to stay ahead in the fight in the scoring card.
Let me tell you why.
He did enough just to stay ahead in the scoring card.
Let me tell you why.
That's all Money did.
The greatest trainer of all time, in my opinion, was his uncle.
Shit, better than Emmanuel Stewart.
Let me tell you something. Fuck EmmanuelEwart. Emmanuel Stewart, I'm gonna give him respect. I'm gonna give him respect, but I care more about his announcing. I care more about his announcing. I care more about Emmanuel. Let me tell you,
his fighters.
Okay, I don't care about his fighters.
Why you hate Emmanuel
The greatest fighter of our time was trained by his father first, but his professional career was his uncle. So, and his uncle was a good fighter in his own right. Let me listen to what I have to say first before you have a fit.
You go. Wow.
You talk about me not letting you finish.
But babe, I've never seen nobody just disparage one of the greatest men.
I said, in my opinion, the greatest trainer of all time was his uncle. In my opinion, you can have your opinion. It's all you want. But in my opinion, and let me tell you why. Okay, so his daddy trained him from a child up until his daddy went to jail, right? And then his uncle took him for, to the Olympics and then pro, right? So his uncle trained him to not only be able to fight, but to be able to defend yourself and not get all fucked up like his uncle and his friends. His uncle died young from shit his body gave out on because of all of the damage he endured in boxing. And they saw a lot of their people go the same way.
So he used his uncle as a cautionary tale of what not
so
to do.
His uncle taught him not only offense, but defense is more important. And to me, That is the sweet science. Not only are you beating their ass, but you making sure that they ain't beating you the fuck up.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, and I get what you're saying. The whole game within a game of boxing is what? Longevity.
Yes,
longevity,
and
to
he
have
had
a
that
long career. Exactly. I give him props. Another thing too. Don't get me effed up. I f with money. I f with money.
know.
I don't like how messy he is in public sometimes.
But that's his life.
But listen,
we're talking about his boxing.
Let me finish though. I didn't interrupt you, and I hear what you're saying. But I don't like all that. But I respect Money. Because Money is a real dude. And another thing Money did that gets underrated, he takes care of what is it? Old boxers that didn't get they due. This man paid for I don't know how many boxers boxers' funerals. Fucking what's Abe? No, not what's Al? What's the promoter for Frazier? The motherfucker all he do is just rob from motherfuckers.
Abrams.
What is it? What's it? Yeah, Abrams. What's his Al Abrams? No.
Let me see. Hold on.
Sorry, motherfucker. All the money he made
all of them.
All the money he made off
Don
Jeff Frazier.
King, come on now.
Evil. All the money that cat, but see that cat is still doing it because he did it off Golden Boy. He did it with Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Well, look him up. What was this? We got to say his name.
Okay, hold on.
This is a boxing episode.
Al Heyman.
Like, how you gonna make all that money off Frazier and you don't want to pay nothing for that man's funeral in Philadelphia?
He's not the only one.
Shit.
These men die broke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Broke.
Yes. And Money stepped in and had their back. So I respect Money for that.
Because it's a lot of things I respect that man for. For that man to take care of the people that worked for him. Just the dude who he used to box with that he punched in the stomach, his punch. He changed that dude's life.
Well, because then he fucked him up?
No. Well, yeah, he did, but he paid for the doctors. He paid for the insurance. So he fixed.
This is Money?
Money.
Well, he's supposed to do that,
But it's not just that. He changed this dude's life as far as, this dude was like moving cars and doing shit like that, not making hardly no money. He brought him in, and for him doing that, he done made millions.
He's set for life. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
He not only took care of his family and shit, he took care of the people who worked for him. They family. You know what I'm saying?
When you're worth $250 million, you can do that. You know what I mean?
But a lot don't.
But all I'm saying,
we don't hear about it.
Side note with Money too is, bruh, slow down on the gambling that you do,
please,
because you are fucking
and beat your kid's ass because your daughter is a motherfucker.
I don't even know about the kid. I ain't gonna touch on that, but
let's not go there.
All I'm saying is, slow down on your gambling money, because there is no reason to fuck. I know you got money coming out the ass and you print money, and whenever you get low, you just do one of these bullshit exhibition fights. But guess what? One day that's going to dry up,
but
and you're not going to be able to do it. But listen,
he makes a lot of money from his promotion.
True.
Come on.
But there's nobody else that's a big draw on the Money team but him.
Yes it is.
Who?
He has Tank.
Oh yeah, shit, I'm tripping. Yeah, Tank is dope. But I mean, draw like him, because he's a draw worldwide.
Tank is too.
He is.
Tank's pay-per-view give his numbers, run
Tank
for
is
the
a
money.
cold motherfucker. Yeah, you're right.
Tank's pay-per-views and all of that.
Too. He
got that's not. He has other fighters.
Yeah, he got
and
that.
he gets involved. If you look in the ring and you see his emblem, and it's on a lot of fights. Yeah. I watch the lower fights. I watch the Showtime fights. Yeah. He in there.
But just because you see his logo, that don't mean he own it. You see how boxing do. It's
that
all about
means
branding.
He's getting a percentage of it. His company is, if you are involved in it and they're saying, no, if your name is on that ring, you are one of the promotional teams. If your name is in that ring, you're making money off of that.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. But my other thing was this. What is it? You spend $100,000 on the first half of Alaska versus Ohio, Miami, in the first half. Then you do it in the second half, $200,000 or $50,000. It's like, bro, you got bread out the ass, just don't run it all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel
and to go back real quick, I just got to say this: I will forever love and respect Iron Mike. Iron Mike, from being where I'm from the Northeast, that motherfucker made me love me.
Yeah.
It made me proud of me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It made me
Yes.
like, look, just because I may not be like that perfect kid in the class that's the smartest motherfucker or
But
the one that's a teacher's
I
pet.
am somebody.
I'm still somebody.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And Iron Show.
And he was fly as shit back then. I don't give a fuck what he sound like.
Man.
Everybody love Mike.
For real.
Everybody love Mike.
For
and
real. So I
it
love
was
that
the
motherfucker,
Mikes
man.
back then. It was my Michael Jackson,
It was so
my
many
Mike
dope-ass
Tyson,
Mikes.
and Mike
Yeah.
Jordan. Michael Jordan.
I wanted my name to be Michael so fucking bad in the 80s.
Because that's what it was.
Man,
in the
everybody
80s,
dope.
every Mike was dope.
It's fuck. Like, for real. But here's the thing. To go back to
Let's talk about the dope ass fight,
we
though.
bring exactly we bring it back to the fight like always. Now, like I said before, I tuned in to Kicking and Company, and God was hooking it up because I literally tuned in right when y'all was talking boxing, and y'all got a 2-hour show, so I could have tuned in at
any time.
You know what I mean? So I caught it right at that. And then you said something about boxing, about Muhammad Ali. I disagree with it. I called in.
Of course you disagree.
And then, you know what I'm saying? And then
That's what you do with me.
earlier and later, because it wasn't all the way right. And then guess what? You was wrong about the rounds.
No.
Phil, you looked that up, and what is it? Phil was right. But here's the thing. I think
He was
that,
almost right. He said 16, they fought for 15.
Yeah, it was.
So-
It was. They were long ass rounds. But to me though, I didn't know who to take because I'm not going to front. I love boxing. I like the heavyweights better.
Okay.
But do I know the lighter
It's
rounds?
slower to me,
Yeah,
but
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
I love the heavyweights more. That's like my favorite shit.
I
but
like the
again,
middleweights and
right.
welterweights. That's
Right.
what I like.
I knew them cats, and I knew a little bit of they style, but I didn't know them like that. So I didn't know who to go to the boat and put some money on. I wish I would have heard you say it because you did predict
And
that.
you on my Facebook page when I woke up.
I hate being on Facebook.
But
I hate it.
when I woke up, I put my prediction out there.
Yeah.
I said when I woke up, I said, who y'all got in the fight? I'm going for Crawford because I seen him make a pit bull's father throw in the towel.
You said that like 100 times that night. Saturday
I
night,
swear
too.
to God,
Yeah.
because when I saw him beat Porter, Sean Porter,
Yeah.
Sean Porter is who stopped Alexander from boxing the first time. That dude come in like Mike Tyson with his head. He's a beast. I didn't see him beat all of the major, you know what I'm saying, welterweight and welterweights. So when in like maybe the 10th or 11th round, this dude's daddy, who looked like you wouldn't want to see him in the daytime in an alley, like this nigga scare you,
Right.
throw in
Talk about
crying.
it.
He threw in the towel. So I knew right then
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Crawford was gonna beat Earl. Now I didn't think it was gonna be what it was, but
And thank you, because that's what I wanted to say. You said Crawford, but you weren't talking it up like that.
No.
You were not talking it up like that because you,
they didn't remember when we were talking. None of them watched boxing and were down to talk really about boxing. Everybody was like, "Well, we don't really watch it."
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
changed the subject.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm talking about when we were at the fight though. You weren't talking up Crawford like that because
I kept saying that Crawford is finna win.
Babe. You said Crawford was gonna win, but you weren't saying it over and over again like that. And you were talking about how much of a beast that Errol was.
Errol Spence
This
is.
motherfucker was in a car
When that
accident where
dude,
he
I'm
flipped
telling
8
you,
times and was
he
able to
flipped
walk out.
16 times
Shit.
in a sports vehicle and then got out the motherfucking car
Stupid.
and walked over there and stood there. You know what I'm saying? His eye was fucked up. He had his retina reattached like Sugar Ray did.
That's illmatic.
So I know he's a beast. I'm
And
not saying that.
And that eye was something because it started bleeding during the fight.
Because Crawford knows he's a boxing, he studies it. So he knew what to do. He knew to hit in between Earl's motherfucking hands and fuck that eye up.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what he did. But you know when I knew it was over? When this nigga walked out there with Eminem.
Man, talk shit. I was just out, girl. Get out my head. Get out my fucking head.
I knew it was over then.
Get out my head.
I knew Crawford was
Get out my
about
head.
that business.
Get out my
Eminem
head.
don't do shit like
He
that.
don't. Marshall don't leave fucking Michigan. What the fuck do he leave Michigan for? He don't leave Michigan for award shows. He don't leave a Michigan for fucking When was the last time Eminem went on tour? Shit, that too.
When was the last time you saw Eminem anywhere? I didn't even know that nigga still had black hair. That nigga walked out there. I focused my eye at the screen. I'm like, oh, I thought to myself, oh, this over.
Right. Like this. And here's the thing. Again, like I said before, I know the fighters, but I don't know the fighters. I'm like, I'm asking Brickz, okay, so this cat's from Detroit, right? She said Omaha. I'm like, oh, fuck. God damn. This dude from, if you
Omaha,
from Omaha, fucking Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska, and you get Marshall to leave his state to come from, you a cold motherfucker.
He don't do that shit. And because we was at the bar, we didn't hear what was playing. You know what song was playing? Just think of what song.
Yes, he didn't rap shit in this song.
But what song hypes a motherfucker up that he made?
Lose Yourself.
My arms are steady.
Lose Yourself. Let's Lose Yourself. Wow.
That was playing.
I believe it. I mean, it makes sense.
And then that nigga got in the ring and lost himself. First round, we was like, oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't he hitting?
He ain't throwing a lot of punches.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't throw a lot of punches.
But it made sense why Arrow was like that. Arrow had to come out aggressive because he's fighting someone who is the size of Cat Williams, but has punching power like the size of
George fucking Foreman. He's a beast.
Like, this motherfucker looked like he would, like, real talk, Crawford looked like he could literally punch through like a fucking just a dead ass brick wall, and I ain't talking one like in a school or some shit. No. But like if it's just a straight brick wall that they about to attach to some shit, that motherfucker could punch through it and not be hurt for real. Like that.
He looked like the dude in the neighborhood that street fight and beat everybody up, but you just don't. You like he do it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He that one you sleep on.
He that one you never imagine has that and. Being that he has been independent
Talk about it.
so long, most people haven't seen his fights and stuff.
I love that though. So nobody reps him.
No.
Wow.
Unless something has changed,
props to him.
He wasn't under none of the major ones. He's like he's like what's his name? The heavyweight boxer who just lost.
Tyson.
No, tall. He just lost recently against the dude and he lost all his belts. He was the heavyweight champion, but he's from Alabama, Tuscaloosa. And this internet isn't working, so I can't even think of his name. But anyway, they're independent, so they try to throw their own things or whatever. So a lot of people don't see his fights. Everybody see Earl. Earl is one under the bigs and all of that. So most people were for Earl.
Who's he under?
I think he's under Heyman.
Oh, Al Heyman?
I think he's under Heyman.
Wow.
I think so.
Wow. That motherfucker need to go ahead and die. But it was just like, so for you to have the clout, have the okay, he's that motherfucker that will make one of the icons and the greatest form of music leave his home.
I was done. It was done.
It was over. It was raps right there. And that right there, I was just like, I fucked up and I put money on him.
Because he's not going to leave for no bullshit.
But no.
You know what I'm saying?
And you not local? You not from the D? You not from Auburn
You not
Hills.
from Michigan at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're not from Chicago, nowhere near. You're not from Indiana, even near. You're not from any of the states right around. So I knew it was over. Then they get in the ring. The first round, we like, oh shit, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Remember, both of us was like, oh shit, well, he didn't hardly throw no punches, and Earl won.
Earl was throwing a gang of fucking
he won the first round. Then the second round came, and it was a different fight. He knocked him down, and me and you had that argument over whether it was a push or a knockdown. I'm glad
you brought that up because to me, I'll still go with. I think in that first one, now it was to me, he got him in the neck, and it was kind of a push. I think it was a push down. To me, literally got him. I want to say it was a left hand. Got him in the neck, and he caught him square in the neck, and it's kind of a push down. And I think he lost his footing. So I don't think
and I didn't see that. What I saw when I first saw it, and then when they replayed it, he hit him here, like right here under the ear, and then he punched him square, and he fell.
I saw he got him. He did get him a good shot in the face, but then after that, the one that got him. Watch it again. I put money on it. The one that got him down was the one in the neck.
No, the one in the neck was when he was leaning like this, and then when he was already kind of going down, he punched him in the face.
For real?
Yes, 100%. I've rewatched it.
It's on show. How long do it take for it to be on Showtime now?
It's on YouTube. It was on YouTube the next morning.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! I gotta wait for no Showtime.
I definitely have already watched it.
That's what's up. Somebody in nursery. What is it? Yeah, and from there it was just I went back and forth with it with Errol because I'm like, he ain't gonna be able to finish this fight. Oh,
I knew he wouldn't.
He gonna be able to finish his fight. Like I was talking shit because he
kept trying.
This dude was taking the brunt of, like he was taking damn near the best of what Crawford had. But again,
he kept falling though. He fell four times.
He did. But the thing that was amazing though, and what I should have paid more attention to, even though I said it at the time, but I should have paid more attention to this shit. Fucking, what's this dude? Crawford looked like he had been hooping, and Errol looked like he was in a serious major fight, and losing.
He looked.
So it was
when we was watching it every round. Remember, I kept saying every round his face got worse and worse.
It
every
did.
round because I was watching Crawford. Crawford was hitting him square in the face almost every punch that he landed. Every punch he landed was a relevant punch. Like, and I'm watching this dude. Now, Earl was messing his body up. Earl was getting the body a lot and messing his body up. But 4 times you didn't fight. He better be glad it wasn't a TKO.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it wasn't 3 times in one round.
It was, but
it almost
still
was.
It definitely was because he got knocked down twice in one round. It looked almost like I've never seen Earl Spence look like that. I swear, and I have watched this dude. He's another one that I felt. That's why I was, not really talking bad about him because I watched him in the Olympics, and then I watched his first professional fight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's another one that I, like and have followed, and he been kicking ass, and you know what I'm saying, rep.
You said him in the Olympics and who else?
Mayweather.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was in '96.
Right.
I'm that age group, so of course I was watching that. And he's born in 1977. Right. Him, the GOAT in that, and the GOAT in football.
GOAT in football, yeah. Which
1977.
And who's the GOAT in football?
I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna talk about him.
Who's the GOAT in football?
Fuck him.
Right on. Not cool. We said you ain't want to say it. I know we on the same page. We on the same.
He just played for the worst team.
We on the same.
But he's the GOAT. He proved that to me.
Yes,
I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna say his name, but he proved that to me against Atlanta.
Yep. Because look, people left my house talking shit like, this is over, right? I'm like, well, yeah, but it's not all the way. But when
we lit blunts, we turned on music.
I know. But when Edelman, this is when I thought that something funny was going to happen. When Edelman was able to make that catch with 2 Falcons, one Falcon was underneath Edelman, the other one was on top of Edelman. When he was able to come up with that, I was like, okay.
You know why he was able to come up with that?
Okay.
Because that nigga dot motherfucking eyes.
Yes, he do.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck.
Yes, he
I don't care.
Yes, he do.
He, at one time he was the devil to me.
Yes, he do.
But that game made me see his greatness.
His accuracy.
His greatness. Because that dude, no matter who is defending him, if you give him a minute, not even a minute, if you give him 13 seconds, he gonna dot a motherfucker eye.
Babe, you getting me kind of excited about football, and the fucked up part is he not even playing no more. Ain't that about a bitch?
But
we gonna have to do a football
he retired
episode.
as the GOAT.
Yep.
And Mayweather did too. 77 rules around this bitch.
I feel it was a good year, especially that was a year. No, Rocky come out 77 or 76.
77.
Rocky was 77.
Yep.
I thought it was 76.
Nope, it's 77. And I'm sorry, rest in peace. Elvis died, so you would like that.
Why you keep bringing up that
15 days before I was born, my mother swears, because my mother liked Elvis. My mother was a fan.
Oh, that's why you
She
like Elvis.
swears that she went in labor because of her being upset about that.
I can see that if she really liked him. But
That's why I like him,
but-
because we watched all his movies and listened to his records when we was growing up.
Good for y'all. Y'all was brainwashed. What is it?
My mother was a Black
and that's-
Panther.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Your mother was a Black Panther. She like... Anyway, moving on. What is it? My dude that I came up with for boxing back in the day, of course, it was Iron Mike, but another dude, and this cat gets slept on. I don't know why he gets slept on, because I guess my motherfuckers thought he was going to be the next Sugar Ray, and he wasn't. But you know what I'm talking about. As soon as I say his name, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Matter of fact,
Marvelous Marvin.
No, younger. And this cat made his bones in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Made his shit in the Olympics, came out the Olympics and was whooping.
Parnell Whitaker.
That's it. Sweet Pea. That was my guy.
You know why?
I love Sweet
because
Pea so
he never got under. He never got under the big ones. He did his shit by himself too. So and he was so tight, they blocked him.
Yeah, they did. And Sweet Pea was.
You should hear him talk about it. It's a documentary. I'm gonna send it to you.
Please.
He talks about
motherfucker right there.
Parnell Whitaker was the truth.
He was. That's what I'm screaming. Like it was for me. It was him and Iron. You know, so my mother liked him and Evander.
Let me tell you something.
I liked him and
Parnell
Iron.
Whitaker said it himself. Mayweather is his dream. Because, you know, Mayweather bought his motherfucking contract out of the big three and then did it himself and made more money by himself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Parnell Whitaker couldn't do it like that. He couldn't promote it and everything where he was making that type of money.
Right.
So he says that Mayweather was his dream.
Yeah, that makes perfect fucking sense. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if Parnell Whitaker had been under one of the Don Kings or the Heymans or something like that, then he would have made more money.
Right.
But he didn't.
Right.
But his fights, he would have beat motherfuckers' ass. Him and Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, Roy Jones. That was another one of my motherfuckers. I love Roy too.
Man.
But Sweet Pea.
Oh my God.
Oh, I loved him.
My God.
I
loved his fights on HBO.
I loved him like I loved Iron Mike, and I didn't love the only people I loved like Iron Mike was Iron Mike, Muhammad, and then Sweet Pea. It was them three for me. It was them, and then Roy Jones,
I had the pleasure.
Camacho. I love
and
Hector.
I was just gonna say that
Hector.
it was other people that I liked. It was who is that? Back in the day, it wasn't Hagler. It was another one.
Roberto Duran.
No, it's the black dude. It's the other black.
Oh, the Hitman.
Hitman Hearns.
Damn right, Tommy. You damn right.
Hitman Hearns
right.
used
Everybody
to beat
know
him, and his hands
Hitman
was
so
so fast.
in a
You know what I'm
bitch.
saying?
Ooh.
He would be hitting these dudes so
Man,
fast, and
talk
we wouldn't
about
even
it.
see how fast. You know what I'm saying? He was going. Hitman Hearns, and he was just tight as a mug.
Word.
And he's another
Tall,
one
lanky.
that retired and died with his faculties.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He was about defense too. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just in the ring, beat your ass, take your punishment, and then get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Ray ended up like that. When after his eye got fucked up, he wasn't finna stand in the middle of the ring with you and go battle
Word.
because he had to protect that eye.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So defense became more important near the end of the 80s and stuff like that because they didn't want to get all fucked up because everybody saw how Ali ended up.
Yeah.
You know, his last fights, like up against Holmes, Larry Holmes.
Yeah.
He
shouldn't have been fighting. He shouldn't have been. We all know this. But see, here's the thing.
My mama cried.
He shouldn't have been fucking fighting. But you don't take nothing away from that man for doing it because he needed the bread.
He needed the money.
He needed the bread.
Because everybody played him.
He had 20 years of fucking Don King raping the shit
and
out
it
of
wasn't
his
just
ass.
Don King.
What?
In his own book, he says the Nation of Islam stole from him too. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just that's why he's a Muslim and not a member of the Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
Because Elijah Muhammad's son stole his money.
Yeah. The effed up part is I ain't want to believe that, but
It's true. Read his book.
Yeah. That's so.
See, I'm a nerd. So the things that I know is from autobiographies of these people and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? I read Malcolm X's autobiography way before everybody would start wearing the X and the movie came.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? And I read that like I had to be maybe in the 6th grade because my mother, being that, she was so Afrocentric and black, we read Langston Hughes and Nikki Giovanni when we are in elementary school. You know what I'm saying? She started giving us those books, and I Know Why the Cage Birds Sing. I read that in like 6th grade, and Maya Angelou.
Rest in peace, Maya.
Oh my God! And she's from here.
Damn right. STL reps. Yeah, it's just we all have. There's always a certain thing that draws us to these particular sports, and one thing with boxing, it's not just boxing.
Boxing is culture.
This is a sports thing, though. Sports is culture.
Yeah, damn right.
No matter what team,
damn right.
Even if you root for a dude, if you root for a specific player, if you root for Messi, if you root for Curry, if you root for JT, if you root for Bron, if you root for Lamar Jackson, if you root for fucking whoever the fuck, who's my boy? What's the dude that played for the Blues for Kachuk's son, who played for the Miami for the Miami Panthers and shit. If you know what I'm saying, you it's a culture within that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that I love.
It's a nation.
It is.
Like we got Laker Nation. We got Cardinal Nation. You know what I'm saying? Cardinal. If you watch any game that the Cardinals is playing, you'll see almost just as many motherfuckers in red as you do whatever team you playing. Because St. Louis motherfuckers move everywhere, and we still follow the Cardinals. If the Cardinals is there and playing, you gonna see a whole motherfucking community of Cardinals fans.
And that's just because the Cardinals was for the
legacy
longest legacy like a motherfucker. You ain't lying. But also too, for the longest, they was the West Coast team for the entire West Coast part of the country. And when I say West Coast, I mean Midwest and West Coast. Like, they ain't have shit else.
Yeah.
They ain't have shit else till the Dodgers said, all right, fuck it, we up. Let's leave Brooklyn. Let's fuck over Brooklyn and fuck these people up. Like, these people.
Them people were.
They're still not. They're still
think
not
Cleveland
right.
acted a fool when LeBron left the first time?
Oh,
them motherfuckers.
Man.
It was destitute.
Them
you know what I'm saying?
Got PTSD from them leaving, and I get it. And the fucked up part that's so jacked up about it, they will never get their squad back. Like, they will never get. And that team, the Brooklyn Dodgers, have so much history in Brooklyn, New York.
Yep.
And they will never. You go up there.
I mean, that's how the Yankees felt when Babe Ruth left. You know what I'm saying?
No, but baby, no. Listen, this is nothing like that. Like, every team can still have hope. That every city that loses their team can still have hope. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. A team like a city like Brooklyn, New York, can never have that hope.
Their stadium ain't even still there.
No, well, Ebbets ain't no telling if Ebbets Field. I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's something else now.
But the Dodgers is so locked in with LA.
Yes,
like,
the owners is LA motherfuckers.
Shit.
Magic Johnson owns a part of it. Come on now. He is LA 100%.
And you said you brought up Magic. I mean, major props to this dude for being a part owner of the goddamn Washington football team now. I don't say their name is suck.
Look.
You know what I'm saying? Right on Magic.
I love Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why they call it.
I mean, anybody who played for the Lakers and still is relevant in the Lakers, still has his input, still is that nigga. Magic Johnson is my dude.
All day.
Always.
But see, here's the thing. The thing with Magic go way beyond that franchise.
Oh, yeah.
The thing with Magic.
He's an LA person.
No, but babe. Magic is more than just Los Angeles. Like, Magic.
Oh, yeah.
I remember going to the Rock Church over here on Grand in St. Louis and going to see him speak there.
Oh, yeah.
And being scared to fucking ask him a question, but then finally building up the nerve to ask him a question, and was like one person behind the person about to be able to go to the mic to ask him something, but then they had to take off because I got in there too late. But guess what I did do though? I was smart. Guess what I brought with me when I went?
What?
Oh, I brought my 1992 Dream Team card that with him holding the fucking rock, and then fucking
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Irvin Magic Johnson.
Yes.
So I got that.
You know how much that's gonna be worth.
That's worth money right now.
Have you got it? Have you got it officiated?
No, I'm scared to have. I'm scared.
I'm gonna send you the information.
Yeah.
I know the exact people, guaranteed.
But is it a
But
place
you
where
can't sell it unless you have it officiated.
True. And I gotta have
it's
it.
worth nothing.
Yeah, it's another word. What's the word? It's not a. It's just what's that word called when you get a sports card valued? What's that called?
It's not validated. Is certified? Is it certified?
There it is. There it is right there. When you get it certified. So
and the people I know, they're here.
They local?
They're in Collinsville.
Oh yes, for real?
Yes.
I ain't gotta mail it. See, that's the number one reason why I don't do the shit.
That's why you have to look for local things.
Okay.
You put your zip code in and you look for local. You have to have that done, or the card isn't worth anything.
Girl.
Look, I know some shit. That's because I used to collect baseball cards. So, and I have a lot of old basketball cards too.
You want them?
I got Kobe rookie basketball.
I'll buy it off you.
No, fuck no. Fuck you.
Do you want
I got boys.
Do you want the mother cards?
Fuck you. I got boys.
They don't want them. They don't give a shit.
Yes, mine do. Me and my babies talk about the investments and the things that they have from their mother, their generational wealth.
Yeah.
So yeah, my kids know because they're in safe deposit boxes and shit.
I gave my cousins, each of them, in like 1990. I think it was like 93. Fuck. I think it was a 92, 93 season of Flair cards, and I think I gave them each the whole season.
Yeah, see, my grandmama and them used to give us that because I was a tomboy. So my cousins, every Christmas we got the whole year.
God damn, y'all got the whole fucking season
for like 4 years in a row.
Like that big block. Oh my God! How'd you store them though?
They in safety deposit box.
In what though?
At first they were in books. You know, we had the liners
with the little slots for each of them. Okay, bet. Okay, you know what you're talking about. Yeah. Just we got how much longer can we go?
Okay.
Damn, that's it.
All right.
You said what? Okay.
All right.
What's the name? Because I thank you so much. I cannot wait to get that from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you all that information.
Oh my God.
I got you.
Oh my God.
No, it's nice to know a nerd.
Oh no, fuck that. To me, you not no nerd if you know the shit that you talking about. Yeah. You not no nerd. You just somebody that's well informed.
I mean, I call myself a nerd because I am. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't read books and go back to school for multiple degrees, do people homework. You know what I'm saying? I do people homework. Like I get people all the way through school. You know what I'm saying? I really love reading and I love rock and roll music, old 80s music, the nerdy things I love.
That's what's up.
So I don't mind being a nerd. Okay. It's cool to be a nerd. I mean, I work in computers, information security and shit. I'm a nerd. Yeah, Star Wars and you know what I'm saying, superheroes and shit like that. I'm a fucking nerd.
I just want to tell you,
Brickz Montana, the nerd.
Yo, when we was rapping in my truck right before I dropped you off after the fight. In that conversation, you are so easy to effing talk to. I was going to text you that. I meant to tell you that you were, because you see that, right? Like, we just kept talking about more pop culture shit. I didn't know you was up on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You should talk to me sometimes. I'm a big nerdy chick. Yeah.
All right, so we'll do a pop culture episode. We can definitely do that.
That's why I know trivia.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking? Yeah. And you start rapping, and I finished the song. You know what I'm saying? Just from the beat.
Right.
I know trivia shit because I was raised on MTV.
Right.
And VH1 and BET. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I know all this shit.
Yeah, I'm right. And speaking of, I got something for y'all. Speaking of rapping, but tell the people where they can find you. Sweetie.
Of course, I'm Brickz Montana, and you can find me every Saturday on the block with Brickz Montana, 11 a.m. Of course, My City, My Music. Then at noon, Kick It and Company. Join me, Justin Kick It, Big Fail, and Gina for Kick It and Company. Y'all, it's off the chain. Send any music videos from, if you're in the St. Louis area, Illinois, Collinsville, to the Brickz Montana, because I'll feature them on the block with Brickz Montana. Check me out.
Fuck yeah. See, y'all know what it is. See how professional that was? See how smooth that was, y'all? No pauses, no F-ups. Doom, 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 doom. Just lays it out. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, this was a really great episode. I guess we've established my favorite fighters are Ali, Tyson, and Sweet Pea, and her favorite fighters are Money and
Mike Tyson.
And Money, Tyson, and
now Tank.
And Tank.
Now.
Wow. So is Tank in the same class as Crawford?
No, Tank is lower.
Yeah.
Because Tank is short.
He's so small. Yeah.
He's short, so he fights skinny, medium-sized dudes.
Okay, that's what's up. We established the Sweet Science, how much better it is than MMA, how dope that fight was last week.
Oh, my God.
That was the fight of the year.
Yes, it was.
How Brickz called it. You know what I'm saying? She said who was going to win before it had went down. I'm pissed off.
I was surprised in the 9th round, though.
Exactly. We both knew who was going to win once we saw who brought the motherfucking winner out.
Eminem.
Yeah, I mean, so it was really over there, and I knew my
Marshall
money was,
Mathers.
I lost money, but you know what I'm saying. But anyway, it was this was a great
Dope episode.
Real talk. Whenever I think whenever I have you on, it's going to be different than when I have other people on. It's usually when I interview them, but when and talk to them about their stuff. When I have you on, we're gonna talk about your show, but it's gonna be like themed.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like this.
Yeah,
themed,
yeah.
Because this is better. Because you know a lot of shit.
Thank you.
What I mean? So you're more than welcome. So I can't wait to have another theme episode like this with you.
I love it. I love arguing with you and talking to you about shit. You know what I'm saying? It's dope.
Damn right. And I learned something from you. I hope you learn something from me.
Of course, all the time. I show. Right. I be Googling shit.
Yeah, you stay doing that. That's what you do. You sisters know how to fucking research some shit. All right, check it. We about to
Peace
slide
out,
on out. Yo, you know who this is. This is OThaGreat. Y'all can find me at OThaGreat, OThaGreat on Facebook, on Twitter, High Off the Glass, THA, on YouTube, IG, and Twitter. So holla at me. Love y'all. Keep hooping, keep smoking. And and guess what? We have a special event coming up September 23rd. Special event coming up.
Hip Hop Trivia.
Don't say it. We're gonna tease y'all with it,
okay.
And y'all gonna know about it in the next upcoming days. And tune in this Sunday. I think I'm gonna do a show. So, holla.
Peace.